Good. Okay, I didn't even realize I wasn't live on YouTube yet, but that's okay. We were just chatting anywhere. God of War Ragnarok, and I think that's good. Cool. There were that many we use in circulation? Now we're asking the real questions. PS4 and a red 3DS to work on. Nice. Oh no, he dead. Oh, he's alive. The shore. All right, we're gonna keep this get up. Yeah, get up works. I'm gonna keep this get up going.
Well done, sir.
You call me sir?
Gunnar. You've earned this.
Gunnar Henderson?
Once again, you rise to the occasion.
Give me anything good or just armor appearance? Alright, did I do upgrades already at the end of last? No, I did not. So I have some upgrades I can work with. I have 2 Divine Triumphs, so I gotta use those intelligently. We have a lot of strength that we can upgrade still. And I probably should. Let me make sure I have these upgraded. Maximum Rage. Let's see. So I have 3 that I can do. And I don't think I can upgrade a glyph spot. That might be might be more helpful. But I also kind of want to upgrade my health and rage. Just so I can fill out this page. Just for that reason alone. Just so I can have a page fully complete. But I won't be able to do it on this run, so I'll still need another Divine Triumph and a little bit more of the Mastery Seals. But anyway, that's good for now. So we got barrier keys available as 2. Reroll tokens I don't really care about. Divine Triumph. I still haven't found the Leviathan Crest, so I don't really know where those are. This one requires a Divine Triumph. I have one of these. Enter with 200 Fleeting Echoes. I don't think that's very useful because what really happens now is that at the end of my run, like right when we're getting to the final fight, I have a bunch of Fleeting Echoes left over that are like a higher order than just this 200. So it doesn't even matter. Like it's negligible at that point. Spirit Seals from Breakable Pots. I don't really care about that right now. Glyph Offerings. None of these are like super important. So I just have a bunch of these left over. So let me just buy the Sanctuary Keys. The other things in here are helpful, but they're not that helpful. You want to talk?
I will hear.
And I will hear.
Mightiest of the Valkyries saw me in action.
Okay, you talk too slow.
Taking on for once, but we'll wrap it up next time, okay?
Okay. Does she actually mean that, or is there going to be like another story and another story and another story? All right, Valor. This is the one where you get some stuff when you, excuse me, use your rage right as you're getting hit. Blue PSP. You gonna trade him your other one? So Shield Mastery 3. This one is Shield Bash, double tap, parry, to deal stun. This one's pretty good. And we can choose any of these. So this one applies a Mark of Runic. I do like that one. Burst of Rage applies stun to nearby enemies. Let's do that one. Although usually I like things that give me health. This one sacrifices health. Don't want that.
secret I wanted to tell you. Well,
I wondered if it...
some particular... But they're in a loop.
Then you must do what you...
Keep going. Very helpful, thank you. Just keep swimming. Alright, are we going to do another spear run? Because spear's still pretty OP. We're going to do that while we warm up. Then maybe we'll switch to something else after. I didn't realize, I don't know if you guys saw my stats on the way in, but I didn't realize that I still have so much strength that I can upgrade of the impaling thrust. This is the running one? No. Hold R1. Continue holding R1. Sure. I'll take that. If you do a run with bare hands, easy stun damage. True. I should learn how to fight with bare hands. Because I almost never do it. I wonder how helpful that would be against Tyr. You just keep doing it, apparently. Cool. Alright, this one gives me a level 2 already, so we'll take it. I don't even know what it was, but I saw it was level 2. Shield strikes against status affected enemies consume the ailment, causing a damaging elemental explosion. The other one has a high luck chance to increase the strength and luck of current weapon. Sure. Whenever it says triangle, does that mean like something like that? Or does it mean... I don't even know what it means. Never fought barehanded versus any of the bosses except for Baldur in game 1. That was an easy fight. Yeah, I only remember doing it against like one boss. But it was like it was like a... It wasn't even necessarily a boss. It was like... It was like a fight where I had to fight 2 people at the same time, and I was like, I need to find an easy way to do this. So I was like, okay, let me just stun them like crazy. And it worked.
I just see her around the court. Of course, I'd observed her loveliness and an impressive stature, but long before we fell to talking. But we seemed cut from different cloth, I suppose.
There it is.
We'd get along as well as we did.
How many relics do I have left? I think just 1. Should say in here somewhere. Not memories. Do I have all the memories though? It looks like I do. This gives me... This doesn't give me that much, but I guess I could finish that out next time anyway. Recharges, relic mastery. Yeah, so I just need 1 more relic. And I have 1 more key left, so maybe I'll be able to find it on this run. That's not a relic. Mastery seals and spirit seals. Okay, so we could go... Let's do it. Right into the fight, no upgrades.
I believe your target's on the battlefield there.
Oh my goodness. Before he even sees me.
Watch your left.
Did I whiff? Okay, good. That did so much damage, by the way. There's the other enemies. This guy's dead. Fixing it up to sell. Does Dibs get the dude food discount, though? That's the real question. Oh, hello. Oh, there's another one. That makes sense. Here's that ability that I got. All right. Feels a lot easier than where we started last week, at least. Dude, food for 15 off the checkout. There you go. You know, someone mentioned, I know you talk about the PSP Diablo, and then I forgot, like, oh no, I didn't do that. Hey, that hit him at least. I forgot that the PS Vita and the PSP were different things. Like, how far ahead was Sony at the time? Don't forget the underscore. Your first sponsor. Violent Maelstrom. Here's a Realm Shift, or we could get Blade attacks. We'll just take this. Although there are some nice glyphs that you can pick up later that when you do a Realm Shift and it pauses time for a second.
Right then, time to ascend to the next area if you're ready.
It's not bad because you get some good upgrades for that. They're more powerful handguns than what Nintendo had. Most definitely.
Hard not to take Valhalla up on some help, even if it's just for this attempt.
Spear attacks against burning or frosted enemies do bonus damage. I feel like that's really good. And we could still craft this. Launching enemy high has luck to increase strength. Can't really upgrade any of these. I'm going to hold on to it just because I think some of the upgrades I can get in a little bit will be better. I have to climb this whole thing again. Only reason I don't like coming down here. You can go around. Like, there's another way to go around, but I don't think there's that much over there for it to be worth it. So, oh well. Gold perk. Let's see what we got. Increases damage of all range attacks by 30%. That's crazy. Especially with the spear, and you can just rapid fire your spear. That's gonna be a lot of extra damage. Watching wrestling, it reminds me of Dude Ford. Honestly, anytime I see wrestling, I think of Dude Ford. That's really the only connection I have with wrestling. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna pop these real quick. Nice. Elemental Siphon. Still don't know exactly what that does, but it seems pretty good. Cool. The legend, the myth, the misspelled. Sounds good, Diablo. Oh, I didn't realize I had a button press after that. I was trolling. That seemed like it did something. Rage Restore. Don't really need it, so we'll take the strength. We could fill up the meter, but I think the strength is going to be helpful. Slash 3 waves of light that deal drastically increased damage. The other one was stun and rage. Sure, we'll try this. I always forget where I can pick up the extra relics. Like, there's certain boxes where you know relics are going to show up. And I always forget to use mine ahead of time, so I'm just, like, sitting on all 4 of them by the time that I could replenish.
Of course it was a choice. One I wish made differently.
How so?
When
Yeah, I've got more echoes than before.
Calliope was never far from my mind.
I feel like I could never get this upgrade. That's why I wanted to hang on to some of those relics from last time. Or the echoes.
Traded the decades that followed for mere hours with her.
Nothing else we really need.
It took meeting Faye for that feeling to go away, along with Calliope's song. But I do still think of her in Elysium, and hope she found peace.
Still getting story progression. Oh, hello. Who hit me? Sometimes I'm just trying to do too much. I'm like, let me try to use this ability, and then I take 5 hits for no reason. I forget what this does.
I knew you couldn't resist the challenge.
Challenge of Valhalla, 4 parries without taking damage. You get drop near crests from these. Freeze and then shatter 4 enemies. Well, let's do this one. Do I fight people right here? Guess it's whenever I get into the next fight. I'm too lazy to drive to the theater on your one day off. Are you gonna go like before or after work? Worked on fixing consoles all day? Sounds like worth. Monkey Man sounds like it's really good. I keep seeing stuff about it. Like how Dev Patel like broke his hand. And Find a Day, gotcha. Once watched Civil War, I heard that was good too.
It's been not nearly long enough.
This might be worth it now. These usually aren't worth it, but let's see. Reduced unless the permafrost are fully charged. Gain the rate of those gauges. Fleeting echoes will be lost whenever it's hit by an attack. Reduce the damage taken when using a runic. That doesn't get used that often. Excuse me. 3 encounters for this is like... Hold up to... 3 encounters is not bad. We can do 3 encounters. Ghostbusters Afterlife a few weeks ago. How was that? We need 250. We have 103. Any stock tips? Any stock tips is don't buy stocks. Just index funds. Does that count?
What will he choose?
You still using what's it called? Whatnot? The one from a few years ago? Okay. It was really fun. Nice. There were like 2 Ghostbusters that came out in the last like 10 years, right? Was Afterlife the most recent one? Lost steam towards the end. Gotcha. That's really how I judge a movie, to be honest, is like, how is the second half of the story? Newest one is Frozen Empire still needed. Oh, I didn't even realize that existed. Okay, I think we're good to start this. But yeah, I don't buy any individual stocks. If I had money to play with, I might. But not at this stage in my life. I don't think it's inherently bad, but I don't have that risk tolerance at this point. What's going on up here? I'm just trying to parry in the meantime. No, I don't like that. Nice. Oh, so I can retry it. So it's like do parries without taking damage, but it resets. So it's not like the challenge is just over. Does that count? Nope. Still took damage. What up, Nikolai? How you doing, dude? Imagine thinking you'll ever have money. Hey. A millennial can dream. That's kidding. We're not allowed to dream. What's going on, dude? About $50 profit. Oh, let's go. Been buying a lot lately. Nice. Hasten the expiration. Sure, we'll try that. Dreams of despair. Nightmares? All the time? Pretty much. Dreams of eternal loss. I'm having a great time. All the consoles are from Whatnot. Oh, cool. Can I block this? Okay, I just need one more. Where is he in the ground? There he is.
Incoming crossfire up above.
I don't know if that counted. I think it did. Need one more parry. I can't parry that, though. That sucks. You do the blades. Get rid of that. I'm taking too long to do this because my opponents are going to be like upgraded defense by the time I fight them. The little bar at the top shows you like it's like a timer to increase the strength of your enemies. So the longer you do, the longer you take in these fights, the longer that's just going to be there. All right, this is dumb. I need to stop trying to do this parry mission. Okay, see ya. Millennials don't have dreams, they have night terrors. Exactly. This guy gets it. Helios is mean. I am smiling, not smiling. Very pain. Still associate millennial with young and dumb, but I was talking about it at work, and everyone is Gen Z and considered millennial to be elders. Yeah. Gen Z right now is 27 years old and younger. Holding R2 for several seconds grants a buff, increasing all ranged attack and damage for a short duration. Sure. Actual mood angry cry. At all times. At all times. No exaggerations here. Nobody's guarding his chest. More stun, have moderate luck. Health burst on any spear kill. I'm gonna do this one actually. I usually take the health ones, but I can do these fights pretty easily, I think. It's more a question of like fighting tier, and you're not gonna get that many kills against tier because it's like he has like that the middle section of the fight where you do fight like other enemies, but for the most part you're just fighting him. If it's one enemy and he's not dying, you're not really getting that health burst. Yeah, at this point you have millennials and like elder millennials. Elder millennials are like almost your age pretty much, Matt. That's pretty strong.
Incoming charge.
Nice. Literally the oldest person at work. Wait, are you considered a millennial, Matt? Are you at the top of millennials? That does not count as a perfect parry. No way I got hit by that. Is she just cheering? No shot. I'm just trying too hard to do this flawless parry thing. Did I get hit while I was doing that? That's unusual. My goodness. Alright, that one worked. But I used all my rage for no reason in this fight. Fourth most tenured person in my job until they rolled out the GM's time at company. One sec. Not choke this one time. Until they rolled the GM's time at another companies as the same company. Oh wow. Graduated in 2000. I graduated in 2004. Okay, gotcha. You are by 3 years. That's what I thought. I just forgot I was old too. One shimmering rift remaining. Actually, I think I can do that fight up there. Yep, it's quite the time to be alive. Old food is moldy food. Not wrong. Like Martin Moldinado. The best catcher in the league. Now that you guys don't have him anymore. There's more unblockable attacks now that the enemies are stronger. That's not great. Take a Bryu back. That's what Brody texted me today. He was like, "You can take a Bryu back, please." And I told him you broke him, you buy him. We'll take Maldi back. Fair trade. That's crazy. This is not ideal. We're gonna do one of these. I think I can hit both of them with this. That's pretty good. I'll trade you GMs. You're not talking to me, are you? I'm assuming you're talking to Nikolai. I'll take anybody's GM at this point. Alright, I just need one more parry. Anyone? Reduces how quickly enemy stun bars drain. Throwing a spear will call the next spear to form a random elemental siphon. White Sox can be much better, but can't be much worse. Oh boy. Yeah, I feel like everybody hates their GM though, so probably true. Like our GM, I dislike the meddling owner. What does the owner do? I wouldn't say that's where I'm at, but I would say that our owner is a much bigger problem than the GM. So in that way, I feel you. Play MLB anymore? What's up, Nate? I do not. I have not purchased the game this year. One day they'll make a game that I want to play. For now, they did not. Who's diving? No, I messed up the parry. No way. Man. Nothing's actually happening in this fight. I'm just not hitting the shots. Good to see you too. Appreciate you. Having fun with other games for sure. So it's been nice to just like relax and not worry too much. Not stressing too much about the video game, you know? But I'm glad other people are having fun. Well, it seemed like a lot of people were having fun to start the season. And, you know, then we kind of got back to the usual stuff. Okay. On to the next tier. Nice. Most of the time the GM's doing the owner's bidding. Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what's going on with the White Sox. Has been. And it doesn't seem like the GM's doing anything special either, but you can tell like a lot of this stuff going on is just out of his control. You still playing, Nate? That was pretty good. There we go. Now we can just stomp on some of these guys. Alright, we need 10 more kills to get the gold. We're just fighting a grunt so far. I think that'll kill him. Oh, no. I'm so glad I got this runic, because then I can just switch to the blades, do a quick runic, and then they're already dead. Okay, 4 more. Probably going to be a boss at the end of this, too. Maybe more than one boss. There we go. Do one of these. Nice. Call me crispy. Throw some of these. That's pretty good. Get a little bonus on that. Did that work or no? I can't tell. I think it did. Nice. Okay. That's pretty good. I don't really care about this runic. It takes like 139 seconds. I would consider it as a short cooldown, just to erase some like the tethers or whatever. Sometimes they tether you and then you're stuck, and yeah, then it becomes a problem. But that was okay. We can go back this way. So Diablo, I think, told me that once you finish your like number that you need to get to, so it's a 7 out of 6, right? So I finished my 6 total that I needed to get. There's like another stage that you can go up and get some extra stuff. So I think it's, I forget where it is, but I have seen it. I don't think it's through here. Oh, is it right above this? It might be right above this. No. Let's go back this way. I am going to have, like, purple enemies, and purple enemies mean they're much more powerful than you. So I don't know if I want to do that. Let me think about it. So what happened last time is that what happened last time is I tried to fight purple enemies, and then I ended up burning through all my resurrection stones, my extra lives, and it was not worth it. So actually, I'm gonna pass.
Sever the link already.
We're just gonna fight this encounter and get back to home base. We're just gonna do this because I'm just gonna buy a new runic anyway, or relic, I mean. Kill those guys, and we're gonna dip. I'm not gonna risk it this time. I want to go into fight tier with as much as I can. Okay, so I have 12,000 runic echoes, or fleeting echoes. How much health do I have? Doesn't really show me. Okay, there we go. So let me do a big rage burst at least. We're going to do a minor health burst. Pure Resurrection Stone. You still need a Leviathan Crest. Don't have those. Hitting a status enemy. We could do that. I could upgrade all of these. I feel like that's probably worth it. Let me come back to the flames, though. We might do that. We might not. Relic recharge. I kind of like the relic that I had. I'm going to keep it. So we're not going to go for a brand new one, but we are going to recharge it. I don't need any of these, but let me go see what I can purchase over here. The glyph over here is usually pretty good. Sprinting is a short buff to defense. Taking damage. Cause a soul explosion. Dealing damage and restoring a relic charge. Well, that sounds pretty good. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage, so... that one's a relic. I always buy that one, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have bought that. 1,000 fleeting echoes? That's not bad. Thought it was 10,000 for a second. I think this one's a perfect glyph. Alright, using a relic massively increases the damage of melee attacks, but also the damage received. Low luck chance for successful hits to cause a soul explosion, dealing damage and destroying a relic charge. That's exactly what I just got from the other one. Let's try this one. I've got 4,000 left. So with that, let's definitely upgrade this. And is there anything else I can get? I mean, I can get this. I might as well. No reason not to at this point. Health was full. I might as well get that. And then I think that's it. All right. I can't even get that because that's 10,000. That one's not worth getting. Let's do it. Time to fight tier. Hopefully not choke.
Welcome back, Kratos.
Gonna pull out the sword again with his McDonald's glowing hands. Oops. Could have had my perfect parry.
Trust your instinct, Kratos. Are you ready to win? Show me. Boom, Hookson. Be ready.
What did you just hit me with? Alright, let's just throw some spears at him in the meantime. It says holding R2 gives me... That's something. I guess I have to roll back from those. There we go. That's pretty strong. Nice. There we go. I dodged in the right direction this time. Need a health upgrade real quick. Alright, now he's gonna do his thing where I have to fight all these other people. And I don't like this part because this is where I always choke. Didn't mean to press that button, but glad I did. I messed up, but I got some health. Okay. Hey, I finally did the parries. It only took that long. Can you explode? Thank you. Come on, thank you. Oh my, Ronald McDonald, you love the spear. The spear is OP. I actually hate the spear because I don't think it's that fun. But the spear is the best weapon, I think. It's like, basically in the story, they make you get this spear in order to fight Odin. Because they say it's much better as like a 1v1 weapon. I need to do a few of these actually. We're just gonna pop some relics. Oh no, I died. Remember that when I play. Just gotta assume all of them are hitting you, I guess. You one-shot me after that? I need some better defense. We're just gonna keep throwing this runic, because... I'm donezo. I don't think there's any health left. I most certainly blocked that first one, but that's okay. I don't like that he can dodge these. Rip. That was crazy. I feel like I should have been able to win that. But I choked again.
Perhaps a judicious trade with Valhalla would help us get deeper in.
A trade, he said? What does that mean? Master thyself. I really need to. Because whatever this is not mastering myself.
Adaptability is at the heart of surviving in the ever-changing winds of Valhalla.
Great progress.
What do we got here?
More to be done.
Not that much, but a decent little bit. I don't think Gudrun has anything for me. I realized last time that I still have a lot of strength I can upgrade. And I think this is probably worth it. I can get all the way through here, so let's upgrade strength. I probably should upgrade defense too, but sometimes offense is the best defense, so we're going to go for it. I don't know how much, like, tangibly that actually helps. or where I started and where I ended on that, but that was a decent amount of strength, so I'm good with that upgrade. And this stuff wasn't that good last time. Sold out of those. Reroll tokens, I don't really need them right now. And then these need Divine Triumphs, so let's do this. And high chance of finding a heavy runic attack level to 2. Okay. That one's useful. That's less you have to upgrade early on. You can save your whatchamacallits for later. The starting echoes, I should say. Glyph sold is not super helpful, but we'll pop a couple of these anyway. We're going to get them eventually, so no reason holding on to the spirit seals at the moment. Alright, that's fine.
As you can see, Tyr won't hold
I
back.
think...
He would
I don't
never
think it's
resist
worth...
you.
Okay, so you do get, like, bonus mastery seals on these attempts. I don't know when you get those bonus seals. But I was going to say I was going to take Fury because I like using Fury. Because when you take Fury and you punch the people, it's going to help with stun, but also you get health on every attack. And I find that very useful. So I was actually going to take that one regardless. I kind of like this shield that we took last time, but I don't really have a shield that I'm like always super comfortable with. Double tap to shield check. Formerly Guardian Shield with a much smaller parry window, but a stronger special counterattacks. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, I don't know what my true playstyle for that is. I actually really like that sword one we were using last time. That's the one I don't have yet. So we're gonna keep the one that I had.
What is the state of Svartalfheim?
It's now many
I'm gonna try to more or less speedrun this one, just because I wanna try to move on to Overwatch here pretty soon. So let me see what I can do. Sounds like a sure idea. At least I'm learning the combos. Blaze combo creates extra shockwaves. Do I... The question is, do I keep going with the spear? That's the only thing. We're gonna go with spear. I should have done a fun run. Let's be honest. I should have done a different one.
Necklace. Fancy.
I will tell you
There's some more
the
memories.
story soon.
Core memory unlocked. Ooh. All right. You still playing this game, Joy Boy? How's the Valhalla treated you? I wish I knew what force was. And I probably should learn, but here we are. Taking the other one instead. Combo finishers do increase after returning from rage. Get a brief buff to this stuff. We'll do combo finishers. All right. Does this one let me jump straight to the end? Straight to the chosen slain? What do we have here? Ooh, poison will be inflicted on Kratos, blocking enemies' attacks. I don't usually block that much. Drastically increases melee damage below 50 health. Very helpful. So we're going to take that one. Joke's on you, I don't block anything. I do parry, but I rarely like hold shield and actually block. Do I have key? I do have a key. Sacrifice some rage, and you get a stats glyph. You like that? Blessing of endurance or blessing of justice. Let's take endurance. I need a little extra defense here. Okay, I don't think there's anything down there that I need right now. But it looks like there's no jump to the slain on this fight.
A little edge for this attempt, perhaps.
Okay, concussive wave to the spear combo. We'll take that. I think. Healing is also reduced. The exit costs are reduced, but the healing is reduced. I don't want to do that. Everything else we're just going to leave as is for now. Alright. Let's hope this one's a quick fight. You're gonna make me pull out the blades? At least they're just little guys. Why are you exploding? I feel like if I grab it, he's just gonna explode on me, so. Now I need one of these. Alright. Sounds like that's everybody. Alright, Flames of Anguish or Runic. I'm going to take that one. Because it was nice to have that Runic just in the back pocket so I could switch and use it really quickly.
Let's get back to your memories of Sigmund. Is that beside you?
Yes, she chose
So,
to sit
that's
next
fine.
to me.
What's up, Greg? How are you doing, man?
No big thing, really. Yet,
All one of you.
despite myself, felt a
Well,
rush
that's
in my
me.
stomach, like I was a green lad again. Embarrassing at the end of the day to be so simple.
Like a bull in Valhalla. Very cool.
Remark, and I learned how
Alright,
it felt to
strength,
make a
runic
laugh.
vitality. We'll just take the strength.
Suddenly I felt more at ease.
Pop off.
Almost eerily so. A calm within each other's
We could do a
storms,
perk
I
there.
suppose.
There's a tablet, I think, up top, so let me just grab that. We'll come back down in a second.
Lovely, brother. That's exactly right.
That one's a mystery. Oh, I can't get any of this. Bummer. Hold on. Maybe I have enough seals in here. Nah. There is one of those thingies. Mini seasons. The outdated Perez is inside. Oh man. So one of those things where those cards are still like super expensive though. Damage and loses rage when block broken by yellow ring attacks. Low luck chance for 6 hits a soul explosion and get a relic charge. We'll do that. Why not? What expensive cards? Oh. Shows you how much I know. I just remember last year, or maybe 2 years ago, where it was like there were like gold cards that you could get in there, and they were all going for like maximum cost or something. But yeah, I've heard it's really hard to make stubs this year. Who hit me? Sure, we'll do a little bit of that. Do a little bit of that. Anybody else? Oh, hello. You just let him do it to him. Nice. There we go. I did not block that. I didn't think he was going to move that fast. I heard him say it. But he was moving quickly. Brawl Stars and forgot about what day it was. Oof. Nickelodeon Brawl Stars? I think I played that like twice. Hold triangle while speed is imbued. Yeah, we'll do that. It's a Supercell game. Cool. Free health, we'll take it. I'm actually almost full health, so we're going to take this. We're going to see how fast I can clear the Valhalla encounters. It takes a second to just get there in the first place.
Ready to move to the next space, brother? Should be clear.
Oh, wait, this isn't Godfall.
Say no to some
Yeah, but you can still say, I am power. That's always fun. Doesn't have to be Godfall to say that. Jump down from here. No, there's a little. There it is. One of these.
Is it worth what it'll cost you? I wonder.
I think so. Block to grant a health burst on any successful spear kill. Yeah. Take that every day of the week. Alright. Into Valhalla. You have a favorite actor right now? Good question. Did I not already fight a Chosen Slain? Wait. Oh, this is like those little in-between boss fights. The way you have to fight like memories or something. Okay. Did not hit me. He landed basically on top of me.
That's a rough one.
Did I only get one runic? That's crazy. Maybe I'll be able to get one in this fight. The frame drops are crazy on this fight. Burn resistance is very helpful. Against a flaming man. There we go. I don't think I have a favorite actor right now. I don't believe so. I would say I've never really had any favorite actors. There are times where like, oh, that person's in a movie, like I'll watch it. So there's that, but I would say not really. I was thinking today, someone posted a video of Philip Seymour Hoffman, and he was like, it was a clip of him like playing a basketball really poorly, and someone was like, if you look closely, you can tell he's actually really good at basketball IRL. This thing is pretty good. I think I'm gonna keep mine. Should I? This one's like a fight winner. I feel like this will be good when I have to fight Tyr in like the last battle, but I think it's possible to whiff it, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so I saw Philip Seymour Hoffman. I was just thinking like I really dislike Philip Seymour Hoffman, but that's because I think his compelling, he's just a very compelling actor when he plays like annoying characters, I guess. So maybe that's just like him being a good actor. I feel like I haven't watched a movie with him not playing a super annoying character.
She saw in me
Uh,
possibilities I could not at the
the
time.
only ones I can really think of are like Moneyball and
She and
Mission
Faye
Impossible.
were much alike.
I don't know how many movies I've seen of him though. He is not alive though. Hunger Games, yep, also Hunger Games. I feel like I don't think he's a bad guy in there, but I think he still plays like an unlikable character, I believe. Or no, he plays like he is. I can't remember what his character does. He was like the game master or something, but then like is trying to dismantle the game from the inside. But I feel like he was still unlikable, like intentionally. Yeah, maybe it's just those three. Oh, I forgot to hold triangle for some extra boost. Forget what it does exactly, but I'm supposed to hold triangle. That's all I know. Okie doke. I still have to clear out the space in between, but we'll get to tier eventually. Do you have a favorite actor? Chat, who are your favorite actors right now? I saw that there's some multiverse stuff going on in the new Joker movie. But I didn't like the first Joker movie. So I'm much more of a plot-based watcher, as we kind of alluded to earlier. And, yeah, that's just not how the first Joker was about it, so. We'll see. I don't know if I'll watch the second one. I probably will. But it's like a musical or something, right? Did like the first one, not a perfect movie, but enjoyed it for sure. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Like I can definitely understand why people who like those kind of movies liked it. But yeah, it's just not like a plot driven movie. Not sure what to think about it. Being echoes will be lost whenever he's hit by an attack. Increases the stun damage of this Gale Force skill. L2 R2. Decreases the rate at rage, at which the rate of rage is gained. Last second dodges. I don't really want to do this one, so I think I'll do this one. Do I will see anything with Lady Gaga in it though? See Patch Adams? I did not. I don't think so anyway. Big Lebowski, I've not seen the Big Lebowski. I feel like these are all ones that we've talked about in stream, and I'm always like, nope. Sorry. I still haven't. That's one thing I did not catch up on movies while I was gone for the last year, unfortunately. All right, now that I'm not trying to do that stupid parry mission, we're gonna be able to get through this much quicker. All right, easy enough. Like and dislike. Don't know if there's anyone that makes me go watch a movie for sure. Blocking takes less damage from unblockable attacks and attacks from behind. We'll try that. Came from. We're not gonna do that that fight in there again. We could. It'll just take a little extra time, and I want to try to run through this real quick. That was easy. Get him. I'm gonna pop one of these. No way. Easy. We do have combo finishers doing more damage, but don't need it yet. Hit while using a runic attack or holding R2 for several seconds grants a buff. Okay. We'll do that because it kind of fits in with like abilities that I already have. I don't have to do anything extra. Finally, a runic. And that guy flying. Oops. Did I knock that guy down? Yeah. For a second, it looked like he was still alive. Oh, it's a weapon glyph. I can never tell. Throwing a spear will cause the next spear to form a random elemental siphon. More stun damage. We'll do this one. We're gonna start running a lot. Try to finish all those chosen slain before it gets to like the second bar. Not the second bar, but the third bar, I guess. Oops. Definitely blocked that one. Let's get a little bit of health back real quick while fighting the little guys. Oh. I didn't know I could do that. Nice. These centaurs are hard to stun. All right. We got you. Now we just need you. I don't think the bar is still there anymore, at least. Alright. That was a little dicier than it needed to be. Taking damage. Yeah, we'll take that. I feel like I already picked up one of those, though, but... can always use an extra charge of the relic. Some 3 fleeting echoes. We're gonna have to loop around to the other side of this arena, though. And I don't have that many fleeting echoes, so we'll see if I get much more before we finish this out. Before we get to tier, basically. I was trying to stun this guy, or I was trying to do a finisher on this guy, and it locked onto this guy instead. Now I feel like I should have picked up the cold runic. That's okay, though. No problem. Yo, what's up, Zach? How you doing, man? What's going on these days? Throwing a spear will cause the next spear to form. We'll do this one. I feel like I had that previous one. Okay, okay. Nice, nice. What you up to tonight? You're what, like 3 weeks away from graduating? Grinding some MLB, gotcha. You graduated last May 23rd? Or you're graduating. Graduating, okay. For a second I was like, wait, did I lose like a whole year of memory? Which honestly wouldn't be impossible. Like, it's not the most ridiculous thing. But I was like, it couldn't have been that quick. Quicker than Melvin Moore's career. The year you didn't stream was lost time. That's what I was like, wait a minute. Oh, here's the place I was looking for last time. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Maybe I did completely miss it. Honor the fallen. Respect Melvin Mora. Melvin Mora has my respect. No worries. Don't you worry. Oh boy. I think I was ready to go. Oh, I got 2 runics now. These runics are like pretty good. In fact, let me just pop it because there's no reason not to, because I'm going to get a recharge. Actually, I won't get a recharge. Now that I think about it, I should have saved 2 for tier. Because it's going to let me recharge, but it'll only let me recharge to 1, I think. Because I'm only supposed to have 1. I only have 2 because of my abilities. My perks. Oh, that's why he didn't die. He had a healer on him this whole time. We'll just take this one. Alright, we still need one more fight. Shimmering Rift. Should I just skip Overwatch today? I feel like I should. Do an hour and a half of each of these. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we'll skip Overwatch. We'll play Powerwash Sim. We're gonna play SpongeBob Powerwash Sim. And then we can finish this out. Because we're already at like almost an hour and a half of God of War anyway. Shockwaves that has a strength to grant a stack of increasing strength and stun. Critically strike. Let's do this because now I'm trying to think of ones that get me to tier. So things that are only good against like 1 enemy are what I'm trying to get instead of like killing an enemy. Then you get something because again, tier's just 1 guy. He does have that little stash of enemies in the middle, but we don't care about that.
Break the tether quickly.
All right, thank goodness. What you got planned for after graduation, Zach? You doing mostly like writing and stuff? Did it kill both of those up there? No. I was hoping I was going to get all of them with that, but that's okay. Good enough. Probably shouldn't have used all my rage there, but that's okay. I have 3 swords now. Oh, this is going to be huge. Move. gonna be able to block one? Nope. I'm gonna keep taking damage. Let me kill him. Does it count? I think so. No, it only gave me bronze. That's tough. It counted as a slain, though. I'll pop one of these. Now we got 3 of those relics. That should be pretty helpful. I could fight another one. Like, there's one just sitting right here. Might as well fight it. Get a couple more upgrades. Because we're not in purple yet. If I was in purple, then I wouldn't want to be fighting this. But I could do this. Oops. Don't want to be dying here. That guy's still alive in the back? Not ideal. Not good. If I pop this, we're gonna pop it. We're just gonna hope we can get more by the time we get to tier. Yeah. Worth. To immediately restore 70% of his cooldown. We'll use that one. Anything good in here? I don't even know what shows up in this box. Oh, barrier key. Nice. Okay. Back to the beginning. Usually we'll have someone to fight in here, but maybe not. Alright, we are going to need to get some more health and stuff. So, let's see what we really need. Travel an increased distance while evading. Damage caused by extinguished flames of vaporized frost. We're going to do this. So I'm not really using those other ones. Perfect glyph. I do need to kill a glyph, so less damage when blocking. Let's do that one. Melee damage increased based on his rage. Absorbed by available rage. Now this is helpful. Alright, let's do a little bit of everything here. Large amount of health. My health is already full. Alright. Do you need some more rage on top of that? That's fine. We don't really need that. Glyph tablet's already full. Let's just upgrade these. I don't think I can recharge my relic because I already have multiple. So, anything I can get here? I don't want to change that. I do want to buy this. We're going to finish out with too many echoes left over. That's okay. All right. Can we get the job done?
Hello again, Kratos.
So the first half of the fight is pretty doable. The second half is where I'm going to use the relics. Multiple times. beginning is just where I'm gonna do my own thing here. Get these unblockable ones. You don't like perfectly parry it timing wise, you're toast. I send it right back to him. Nice. Man. All right, let me rage burst so I can get some health back first. I'm gonna keep going while I still have health to gain. Might as well. I backed up this time. All right, there's a health thing behind me. Oh, I just waited a second too long. There we go. All right, I got 3 relics now. That evasion distance is really helping there. While I'm back here, we're just going to do that. Send it back to him. I'm not parrying these well right now. I'm not gaining any rage either, but... I also don't really want to take too much damage against these guys. So maybe I'll pop the relic here. Let's see. Is that going to be enough? Runic against her too. Good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just use all these right away. Hopefully that does a lot of damage. It looks like it is. And it looks like he's not really, like, countering it at all, which is nice. He told me it was the left one. I didn't realize that he tells me. He's probably been telling me this whole time and I didn't realize. Let's see. I still have 2 resurrection stones. Let's see if that's enough. Alright, good block. Okay. Send it back. Block it, please. Don't die. Alright, let's see if this does it. Did I whiff? No, it's good. Oh my god. Didn't choke. Unless he gets back up. No, he's not getting back up. Thank goodness. Need to relax with some power wash now.
I yield.
Hard fought.
We are skipping Overwatch, I think. We're just going to go straight to power wash.
Let's see what your mind has worked out. When the evils of the box
3 divine triumphs, that's nice.
what remained was hope, which you chose to release back to the world. Yes. After everything, you came back full circle to sacrificing yourself.
My death would have been just, but it was not to
That's a
be.
big sword.
Yes, you lived. And hope still lived inside you. From that day to this one. One might say you brought hope back to these realms after a long slumber. Box or no box, Kratos. Hope and
Fear and love and hate exist in every one of us. The question is, which will you choose to let guide your actions? Each choice we make shapes our world.
I see the truth of it.
True.
I believe I am ready to walk
He's
through
ready.
that door.
Excellent.
What's gonna be on the other side? What if he just died again? Ended up on the shore for no reason. Oh, you can't even see it. Let me hide my
Can I
camera.
say to you,
It's him
I
from the
remember
past.
myself to take that throne. All that it meant.
And a cooler beard. Is it a cooler
all
beard?
that it did not. A god of war. God of pain.
What do we think? Is the current beard better than the old beard?
Of destruction. And Owen said I chase redemption. That I know
I do feel like
can
the
never
beard
deserve.
matches both of who he was at those times. Who he is now, and the beard matched who he
God
was
of
at the time.
fools. A god of
Dad of boy?
hope. When all else is lost.
Hmm.
You lost everything
Sure did.
and everyone.
On purpose?
You became. There is no forgiving you. You chose.
What does that mean? Does he forgive himself, or is he just going to move on? Is that just him in the past?
But now, should I, this same man, should I sit, take, proclaim, lead, place myself in service?
He's asking the right questions, at least.
Service. Should I lose everything and everyone? There's to be enough left inside so that I do not become you.
Yoked for being an old man? True.
I do not know,
Goals.
but I have hope. You are cruel and
Hope is good. Sometimes.
and selfish. But you are more than that.
Nice little soliloquy.
Always been more than what others saw. You are more than that.
And now he's gone. Now it's his throne? That would make sense. Or does he break the throne? Or is it not comfy enough for him? Do you get cushy after all this growing up?
Well, looks like I missed everything.
Did Mimir not hear that conversation? That's crazy. He just sat on him? That's even crazier.
Did you find what you needed?
Turns out the journey was the friends we made along the way or whatever.
We're done here then. So, what now?
Now, I believe I would like to sit here for a while.
Is he smiling? He's not allowed to do that. Woo. Good job, team. You can scroll at least? Alright, scroll in the wrong direction. GG's. There used to be a time where, like, you had to scroll through the credits in order to, like, technically complete the game. I don't think that's the case anymore, but I feel like I'm still conditioned to have to do that. Is that true? Does anybody know? Did they stop, like, actually officially stop doing that? Like, you would play a game and you get to, like, 97% and then finish it, and then if you didn't finish the credits, you couldn't get the 100%? Now I'm too far in. Like I can't just stop. I have to get all the way through. Let's see if Powerwash sim worked. It probably did. We'll get in there in a second. GG's though. There's a couple of spots where I didn't get to fight yet, so I might go back and do those later off stream. That was cool. It's a good experience. This was like free, by the way. They're just like, one day they were just like, hey, have this free DLC. I think it was free anyway. Don't believe I'm making that up. Oh, now he comes back. So he was literally just sitting there for a while. I thought it was just going to be like he sits there and then he just sits there for eternity. Cult of Hoop. Only 37%. And I don't think there's new trophies for the DLC. I think it's just for the whole game. I could be wrong.
Well done. I had no doubt you would see this.
Thanks, Gooner. This not Overwatch. We are skipping Overwatch for today because the run went long, and we're gonna finish this out and then go play Powerwash Sim. We'll bring Overwatch back next week though. But I'm playing mouse and keyboard now, so I'm playing PC. Your dude food sub ran out. Pain. So yeah, I started playing mouse and keyboard again yesterday, and it is going to be a learning curve.
I'm very pleased.
That's for sure.
And that you found what you needed here.
I could not have done so without my friends. I am grateful.
Valhalla is at your disposal, Kratos. If you have more you wish to work out, now or later.
Just go for a little workout in Valhalla. Start another attempt when ready. Let me see if it says anything about what's left to do here. Not the only one at a crossroads. Perhaps there's still more to be gained and learned from further attempts. I will definitely try that if I want to. Give myself an out, but yeah, that sounds cool. I think those are completed, so I can go get stuff for it, but yeah, nice. Let me make the switch. Powerwash not on PS5. I think they did bring it to PS5, but I had already purchased it for PC. And also, it's way better on PC because the controller is like really slow to do your movements, and so it takes forever on PC. Or sorry, on console. Did your accounts not link? They did. Why? Did it look like they didn't link? All right, so start or free play. So I haven't done any SpongeBob yet. Let me change my titles before I forget. I have not played this game in a while, maybe a year. What's a creative title for this? I'm just putting SpongeBob DLC. You had it on PS5 and it's on PS5, but I think it was a PS Plus thing. Maybe. I feel like I had it on Game Pass back when I had the Xbox. I feel like that's what I streamed it on for a while. And then eventually I streamed it on PC. But yeah, I think they brought it to PS5 later for sure. Okay, I'll put this. Who washes a pineapple under the sea? Good. Good job, Dan. Good looks. Okay, $125 for this one. And this is a Deep Cleaner 4000. I don't think I've ever used this before. I think this is new. It is a power washer. Okay. Surprise birthday party for my pet snail, Gary. It was amazing. Everyone showed up, even the two worms for Rock Bottom, the sea monkeys, and Dennis. Made a mess. I feel like this is not how SpongeBob would type. Literally says SpongeBob SquarePants. This is the content I'm here for. You clean all three, maybe give you Krabby Patties you can eat. I'm sure Mr. Krabs won't mind. Maybe free Krabby Patties? You think Mr. Krabs wouldn't mind? You've never met Mr. Krabs, have you? Oh, we're literally cleaning a pineapple under the sea. Okay, so deep cleaner, extra long extension, short extension. You got a stubby gun. Power washer is your option. No cleaning liquid. I forget how to play this game though. What is it rotate? Yeah, there we go. Cool. No way he gives out free stuff, right? I was like, SpongeBob definitely didn't write that. I think SpongeBob got hacked, to be honest. I think somebody else did this. And they hacked SpongeBob. How did the real life power wash can go? It was a disaster. Wait, did I mention that I had to do it last weekend? Or just in general? Last time I did it like a year or two ago, it was fine, but we needed soap. And so it took a really long time and wasn't super effective. This time we got the soap, but then it like stopped working and I was like, and then I like hurt myself trying to twist off one of the metal rod. And then I came back and I was like, I'm just doing this by hand. So I used like a broom and like scrubbed the ground with some soap and water. So disastrous, I would say. Disastrous. Let me try. What does shift do? Oh, shift makes me run. Inventory. I forget what the quick. Oh, E. Let's do short extension. Already using the dirt spotter hack. Sometimes you gotta. No, I was trying to find my inventory. That's all. I'm a pure gamer. Don't worry. Forgot to change this on YouTube. One sec. Powerwash. There's a Powerwash simulator 2022 and a 2021. That doesn't sound real. Stick drift and presses R2 during the worst times. Oh man. That's honestly like worse than the stick drift for sure. I remember that's the exact problem I remember my my cousin's controller having when I first played MLB The Show in MLB 2008 at his house. His controller, I think it was the L2 button actually. So like you would just steal all the time. Like one person would end up with that controller and their characters would always steal. Their players would always steal no matter what. New controller but Baroque pain. Yeah, those controllers are not up to quality, unfortunately. PS5 I think is kind of a disappointing generation. What up, Diablo? We just finished God of War. So we finished the DLC. I choked it one time in the run, and then I got a run where it was like I had 2 perks that if I did damage, I had a high chance of getting an extra relic. And I had picked up the relic that's like the million swords or whatever, the one that you have 1 charge of, because it's like an automatic fight win. And so I had 3 of them going into fight tier. And so I got through the first half, which I do easily each time, and then in the second half of the fight I just popped it 3 times. It was so cheesy, but I am not apologizing. I earned that. This is such a good game, dude. I forgot. Is the audio on for this? Okay, I think it should work now. Lasted about 3.5 years, so that's longer than my PS4 controller. That's pretty good. If it's your first controller for the PS5, that's not bad. If you remember, my first controller for PS5 got stick drift in one day. Definitely your favorite of all time, along with Horizon series. Wow, I can see why for sure. It was really good. I've been kind of itching to play Last of Us again. I don't really want to, but like, there are just some times where I'll get fixated on like the memory of a game. Like, I'll just all of a sudden remember like one little level of a game, and then I'll be thinking about like, oh, but then there's also this, and like, oh, this has also happened in the game, and that one level was really cool, and so then I got fixated. I'm like, okay, I have to play it. But lately, if that happens, sometimes I'll just go back and like watch videos of it or something, and that'll scratch the itch. But Last of Us has been popping up in my head lately. Only watch SpongeBob in Japanese with subtitles. Nice. I feel like that's a really good way, especially like episodes of shows that you've already watched like a bunch of times. I feel like that's even better of a way to learn a language. So I know some people are just like, immersion and all that kind of stuff. But if you already know the words of the episode, I feel like that's super helpful. Now I'm playing Last of Us 2 for her. If I was a dirt, I'd want to live here too, Patrick. And I'd want you to live right down the way. And I'd want a dirty little Squidward to live just next door. What happened to SpongeBob, man? This is not the SpongeBob I know. Do I buy a new controller now or wait for the summer? I mean, I find that playing with a suboptimal controller like completely ruins the experience, and it's like worth it to get it ASAP. That's me personally. But what would be the point of waiting for the summer? Just because like you'll be playing it more at the time? 18 plus content, right? Can't believe SpongeBob would do that to us. It's completely... I don't know if it's unrelated or if I decided to play this SpongeBob DLC after I saw the tweet and it was stuck in my head or something, like subconsciously. But it was a tweet of like how kids who never got to watch, who weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob, always bring it up. It's like one of those topics. And I was just about to bring up how I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob for most of my life. And then I just remembered the tweet that I saw today, and I was like, oh, yeah, the tweet is real. The tweet is certainly real. You weren't allowed either by yourself? Did you have to have parent supervision? Or like cousins or something? SpongeBob's dirty talk got leaked. Blake wrote the show in Conquest right now, so it's not that bad. Fair. Yeah, I mean, if that's the only thing you're playing till summer, then might as well wait, I guess. But if it's like actually interfering with how fun the game ends up being to play, then it's worth it. Is your Road to the Show character named Dude Ford? Oh, I can hop up here. Cool. That's helpful. Didn't realize these are actually stuck on there. The barnacles. Yeah, right. I thought it was just part of the design for a second. Would I think I finished it off stream, but I did finish the story of Powerwash Sim. You guys never saw the end of it, did you? It was kind of crazy at the end, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I should like play the last couple of levels. There's a story? Yeah, the lore, man. Remember the cats? I know that part I streamed. I don't know if you were there at the time. But there was like this whole lore about like cats going missing. And then I think there was like a something to do with a rocket ship. I think we played that one on stream. Might have been one of the last few. Oh, there's another one. I don't know if I want to give a spoiler, but there's like this big pyramid that you have to clean. That one like takes forever. That one took me days. So is Stray like a spin-off? Yeah, something like that. We'll go with that. Probably asleep, so IDK. Yeah, I don't think I ended up finishing out the story on stream. Maybe we'll see how long the SpongeBob DLC takes. If the SpongeBob DLC takes like 1 or 2 streams, then we'll go back and we'll just quickly do the end of the story again, I think. Because it's kind crazy. And worth replaying, I think. There's a jellyfish. It's a high-res jellyfish. See it? I need to get inside this pineapple somehow. Probably have to go get the other big ladder. But let me make sure that nothing else up here needs to be cleaned before I hop back down. I saw a little piece somewhere. There you go. Stray was cool too. There wasn't anything like crazy about Stray, but it was a fun little game to play. Play and stream. There's a little smokestack up here. Hopefully I got everything from the top that I needed to. Looks like I didn't. I might have to go back up there. Nope, we're good. You see the NBA player that got banned today? I know the story's been going on for a little bit, but I think officially banned for life from NBA as of today for sports betting. Kind of crazy that there's 2 sports betting stories in like the same month in 2 different leagues. So this might become kind of out of hand pretty soon. Insider info to bet against himself was so funny. And then he like posted it in Discord and stuff. He had like a whole Discord server for it. It was like actually hilarious. At the outer part's done there. Garage door done. Reef blower. Yeah, the translator. I still have people at work thinking that's a full-on conspiracy and that it was actually Shohei. I don't think there's any evidence that backs that up. I think it's fair to question it, but that's the thing about conspiracies. A lot of people like to ask questions and then forget to look for an answer. You don't get points just for asking the question. Is this the only level in the SpongeBob? Just to do all these houses? I didn't see any others, but maybe it pops up later. What is this? There's no cleaning liquid, right? Or do I have to buy it? Out of stock of everything. Sometimes, like, throughout the level, like, eventually it lets you buy stuff, but that's crazy. I don't think that's doing anything. It's showing on my top left that it is doing a little bit. But let me try the stubby gun. Oh, I'm on the stubby gun. Okay. Pete Rose, a lot of people do because they want it to be true. There is no way. Squidward's house is going to take forever. Betting and gambling in general isn't a thing in Japan. There's no way Shohei was doing that. Interesting. My only response to that would be, like, maybe because it wasn't available in Japan, then it's even more of a temptation to come do it in America. But, I mean, isn't that what happened with Ippei? Or was he born here? Because I think, like, it said that he lied about where he went to high school or something in some of the reports that came out after that. Because I think it did say that he went to high school in the States, but I wasn't sure if he was born here. There isn't a culture of it. Yeah, for sure. And again, I don't think Otani did it. The only conspiracy that I believe could be possible is that Shohei wanted to get his what's it called? His, like, opt-out clause, because there was the thing where, like, if anybody who he doesn't approve of gets let go by the team, then he gets, like, opt-outs or something. He can just, like, opt out of his contract at any time. So I think the only conspiracy I'm willing to believe is if they had planned that ahead of time and that, like, Ippei wanted to, like, to go back home or whatever. Again, I don't know if he was from the States or not, so that's my bad. But, oh, is blue actually the correct color? Do I just not know anything about SpongeBob? Maybe I'm just dumb. I thought it was, like, gray, so I was, like, looking for it to turn from blue to gray. So, yeah, I think it's just blue. Anyway, I thought maybe, like, they set that up ahead of time and that, like, Shohei was going to let Ippei retire, give him, like, a few $1,000,000, call it, like, a gambling thing, and then let him retire, and then Shohei gets an opt-out clause at any time. That's the only conspiracy I'm willing to hear, and I don't think that's the case based on all the reports. I would insist that he wasn't like sports betting for pleasure. You don't think that Otani was sports betting for pleasure, but he could have been doing it for other reasons, or that it wasn't possible he was doing it at all? Translator from America, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, I just made an assumption, but I could be completely wrong. Otani. 2 layers of gunk would be criminal, yeah. I think it's like, at this point, that color is just sand, it looks like. Oh, if he did it to activate a clause? Gotcha. Well, I was thinking that, like, there wasn't actually any gambling. And that they just said that there was gambling for, like, all of this to happen. In a way that would be, like, not really shameful. Like, it's one of those things where, like, you know, most people probably don't care that he was gambling. Like, if he had been, it wouldn't have been, like, a personal judgment kind of thing. But also severe enough to, like, where he had to, like, get fired kind of thing. I feel like gambling would have been the perfect scapegoat for that, like, the happy medium, I guess, if you want to call it that. Yo, waifu's you with a raid. Let's go. What's going on? How we living? Now I have 2 dude food tabs. Let's go. Love Powerwash sim. Yes. What's up, nerdy girl? How you doing? How was your stream, waifu? What's going on, man? If we get a street shout out, thank you. Diablo's already ahead of it. He is on top of things. If you guys haven't followed Waifu Ju's channel, make sure you do. I'm sure you were playing some MLB The Show. No, you're playing Fortnite? Let's go. Star Wars season, right? Or is that season not started yet? Yo, Rex in the house. What's going on? A name I haven't seen in ages? There's like 3 in a row right there. What's going on, Rex? The man is alive and well. Star Wars next week. Sweet. I forget. Oh, this was the mythology season, right? That seemed pretty cool. I played last season a decent amount, but not much going on this season. You finished the battle pass and stuff, or you've been playing a lot this season? MLB and Fortnite. Yo. I did not get MLB this year. And I've been vibing out on SpongeBob. Avatar's in Fortnite. That's true. I've actually been watching the Avatar live action series with my fiance. So I think we've only finished 2 episodes, 2.5. Not very far in, so no spoilers. Just kidding. Missed those days, but I get it. Yeah. Maybe one day again, but I'm just glad to be back streaming, you know? Fiance's fake until we see her. Honestly, I want you to have that energy, Dan. I just want it to be a mystery for you, just so you can have some mystery in your life. You're welcome. Only do it when you're feeling it. Yep. Did not get MLB this year. Been playing a lot of PGA and Cyberpunk. Let's go. What is the cycle for PGA? When does that usually come out? And then Cyberpunk, was Idris Elba the last DLC for that? Because that was like almost a year ago, right? Yeah, MLB, I was thinking about getting it like during this summer when I might have a little bit more time and more desire to play it, but at this point, it doesn't look like there's going to be any reason for me to get it this summer. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. And I need Lawbanger to hop on. Actually, I'm switching to PC Lawbanger. So we can all play silver lobbies together. If you want to play some PC. No desire to play MLB. Yeah. There's Future Stars, Colson Montgomery. By the time I log on to the game, he's going to be phased out. He's going back to his computer now. Gotcha. I appreciate you letting him go. What's up, dude? We're just cleaning Squidward's house. We got the pineapple done. Actually, I need to get the top part of the pineapple. I forgot about that. Let me switch to one of these. Actually, me and Law were playing some of this. That was a while ago too, man. Some of these things feel like they were kind of recent, and then I think about it for a second, and it's like, nah, that was actually like 2 years ago when we played co-op on this. Apex here and there, but no time for games anymore. Dang. Yeah, I've been decently busy. But at least have had time to like play games when I really want to, but I have to like prioritize it, and I have to like not play a bunch of games at once. So like right now, I'll stream a few games at a time, but like in between streams, I'm only playing like Overwatch, and then like I'll throw in a day or two of like God of War Valhalla or something else, just to just on days where I'm like not feeling competitive or whatever. But yeah, thankfully I have just enough time to play a little bit, but nothing to really grind the way we used to grind MLB The Show, which is probably a good thing. Lawbanger is sus always. Lawbanger's like top 5 sus of all time, I would say. Banger never played this with me? Dang. Maybe I just outed him. Maybe you didn't know that he's played this game before. Need to get Overwatch time in again? Yes. Hop on the PC, sir. He loves you more. That, I mean, you know, I won't say that's not true. Because, you know, but, you know, one day if you grind hard enough, he'll play this game with you. I'm just kidding. I'm sure he would love to, given the opportunity. Oh, you guys are hanging recently? There's a new Odessa, like, is there a deluxe album or something coming out? I saw he's like dropping they're dropping like a VIP record or something. Nugs, are you playing MLB this year? Yeah, I wish we could have hung out. I was there in July for the All-Star game. That was pretty sick. Well, one of these days we'll have to get the whole group together. Haven't played since MLB since 22. Fair. I played maybe a month and a half, 2 months last year, and then have not really played it since then. I always forget the buttons. The live album, nice. The finale concert on July 4th. Sweet. Are they doing like another whole weekend thing in Seattle? So I think Colin said he went to all 3 days last time. Got rid of my console so I wouldn't be tempted to get it. That's a smart move. I was actually tempted to do the same, but there's too many like exclusives on PS5 that I had purchased and hadn't played yet. So like God of War Valhalla, like the DLC, and like Horizon Zero Dawn. Some of these games, I had bought them and I hadn't played them. So I was like, I can't get rid of the PS5, but I did get rid of the Xbox. He did go to all 3. He'll be back into Seattle this summer doing an internship. Ooh, what are you working on? I don't know if I want to do it. Let me just bring this freaking. Let's work backwards. Let's work smarter from back to front. Can I not place this? I have to be kind of far, I guess. Business development intern for a distilling company. Sweet. Hope it goes well. Are you still in school then, or is that like a post-grad internship? Trying to get in with them for about 3 years. Ooh. Feel like you've been out of school for a bit, right? All right, let's see if this one's long enough. No follow-up questions, please. I think I can jump. Got a hole in one PGA. Let's go. How often does that happen? From your reaction, it feels like it's like the first time all year. What are we at? 68%. So we can definitely finish this one today. What time is it? 10:17? Yeah, perfect. Never happened ever. Oh my god. Good stuff. Not in 3 years. Wow. Looks like we know what the good luck is then. Are there like edges to this leaf that I can't see? That's going to be annoying. I have to like go from the side and do that. Completely ignored it. The question was, is it a post-grad internship or are you still in school? These leaves are looking like they might be annoying. There we go. There's like a little edge on each leaf. They're just kind of hard to get to. Second semester junior. Let's go. That's cool. I knew it at the time. It's not like I got surprised or anything, but I just like didn't have the capacity to do internships when I was in college. And at the time I was like, maybe I'm being a baby about it and I should just do it anyway. Now looking back, I'm like very tangibly, it would have helped me a lot had I done them. But now also looking back, I know for sure that I would not have been able to handle it. So I'm glad I did. But at the same time, like, I know that career-wise, that held me back a decent amount once I graduated. So yeah, that internship hopefully will take you everywhere you want to go. Close to graduation, awesome. You enjoy what you're working on? Required to get an internship to graduate as well as do a research paper? There you go. It's a smart way to do it. We had like interprofessional projects that we had to do, but internships were not required. I mean, they helped a lot. Like the school did a lot to like get us internships, and they were well connected and everything. So that part wasn't an issue, but it wasn't like required on our end or anything. So like if you ever told a professor or like a counselor that you weren't doing an internship, they would be like, "Why did you bother coming to college if you're not going to do an internship?" Which is valid. Okay, I think I got all the leaves. Nope, there was one little piece, that leaf right there. Can I reach it with this one? I don't think that's reaching. Let me switch to this. Longer gun. Oh, I forgot I had switched to a shorter gun in the first place. Which makes sense. Is it reaching? You have to travel all over the U.S. for it over the summer. Let's go. How many spots do you have to go to in like I would assume 3-month period, right? Maybe even 2 months. How much traveling can you really do in that time? Like every weekend? Hardly ever get to travel. Someone was asking me the other day if I would ever live in California. I feel like it's the same issue as Portland is. I'm like, it's just like too far from everything. Especially when you got family like mostly in the Midwest and East Coast. And all of my traveling would obviously be east because you're not going west of there. East Coast 3 times, West Coast 3 times. Dang. That's a lot of travel. Sounds fun. Is it all paid for travel? That's pretty sick if so. Portable window. No, I'm going to have to jump back up again. But yeah, like West Coast for me is just too far. Because not necessarily a 4-hour flights. It's not that bad. But when you factor in like, what's it called? When you factor in the time zone change, it gets crazy. Especially if you're going from either Central Time or East Coast, Eastern Time Zone. Then you're basically... Actually, I didn't need to climb all the way up here. You're basically like using a whole day to travel at that point. Traveling together as a team of 3 interns. One of the girls is at Penn, the other is at U of Oregon. Nice. You know what you're going to be doing when you travel? Is it like pretty loaded work days? Oh, this is what I came for. The window. No! Oh my god. Where'd the other ladder go? Yeah, that sounds like a pretty sweet deal. Okay. Pineapple panel. Porthole frame. There we go. I think I already got the window inside of it. Let's see. There's a door frame there, and then there's another window in the back. Cool. The window itself is good to go. Chimney is done. I think maybe the door handle has to be done, and maybe the door frame. Launching a whiskey cocktail lounges on tribal land for the distillery. Interesting. Seems like a big undertaking for interns. Sure you're up to the task. Porthole frame. Cool. Every time I think I'm done with this, yeah, something else pops up. This panel's not done. I'm going to assume that's done for now, and we're going to go work on Squidward's house again, but we got to bring this with us this time. Like that quick 180 no-scope. Scuffed movement. How do I play first-person shooters on mouse and keyboard, you ask? Poorly is the answer. Transition to an actual remote position come August. I'll be working with them while being in school working on this project for a couple years. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that's a really good way to get started then. Good for you. You said you were trying to get in with them for like 3 years, right? So is that before you were in school too? Were you just trying to apply for like a full-time foot in the door kind of position at the time? Or did you have to put off some school stuff in the meantime? I don't know if I can make this leap. That's why I'm just like trying to perch up on the edge and get as much as I can first. But I'm going to have to get in there one way or another. Oh, maybe not. If I just put the stairs on the other side, I think I can do it. Need a 4-year degree, so I'm in school. Now I'm in school and was happy, hoping to come back with the opportunity to work from there. Sweet. Let's go. Nope. Good try. We'll get him next time. Yeah, I think if I just spray from the other side, it's probably going to be enough. Probably be okay. That's fine. Let's bring this to the other side. Y'all, what's up, Drew? How are you? I was planning on playing some Overwatch to get some reps in before we try to queue again, so I'm not botting. But Yeah, we got locked into God of War Valhalla. Try to beat that real quick. Did it, and now we're super grinding. Now we're super grinding. Playing Conquest. Let's go. It's very ASMR-esque. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you do sponge baths with this much care? Mm-hmm. No. Powerwash is the only thing I give this much attention to. When I'm at work, all I'm thinking about is Powerwash Simulator. Remember when we thought ranked queue in night 1 was a good idea? Hey, I had fun. When I have no expectations, that's when I have fun. The only thing that kills my vibes are expectations. And since I don't know how to play mouse and keyboard, there were no expectations to be had. I had fun. Good. Trying to recruit Lawbanger back. I know he can play a nice Moira on controller with no aim assist. I'm sure he could make it to... We made it to Masters and console. He could probably make it to Masters with no aim assist. We can trio to Masters. Good luck with that. The Moira solo carry. Wait, can I jump that high? No. How am I actually supposed to get in there? Because this thing doesn't get that close to this house. We're gonna have to find out. Trio to Master would be tough, but I love it. What if we also get Sean and then Webb and 5 stacked Masters? 100% Power Wash. Watch Power Wash World Champions. Wowee. See? Now Webb. Are you ready to 5 stack to Masters? On PC? Just say the word. And we're there. He's been ducking me all day. He's like, I can avoid him in this chat. Nope. He hates my guts. That's crazy. Power Wash World Champions. There's potential there, Rex. There's potential there. Would I compete? 100%. I would give it my all. I haven't messaged him at all today. Okay, I think I'm going to go get Patrick's house done before I come back to this, because I'm like, not sure what the vibe is here. Probably as hype as the Microsoft Excel World Champions. That sounds like it get pretty cutthroat, I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't want to get in between 2 spreadsheet wizards. Sounds like it get dangerous. As long as it's no build mode. What would be the equivalent of no build mode in an Excel spreadsheet championship? No formulas? No charts? I feel like it would be no charts. No data plotting. Alright, let's get Patrick's house. The Rock. Crazy they streamed the Excel championships on ESPN last year. You're not going to make me Google that. I'm not taking the bait. I'm not taking the bait. Do they still do the Ocho? I feel like I never actually watched the Ocho, but that was a cool concept. Kind of forgot ESPN existed, not gonna lie. Oh boy. What do we got here? Finals recap? Oh boy. You're good. I forget how you do this. I'll just type it in chat so people can look at it if they want. See what happens when the ad is skipped. Oh my god, it's real. No shot. Pure athleticism. Oh man. I act like I'm surprised about this, which I am, but at the same time I've done like CAD competitions, which is what I do for work now. But I have done that as a competition in high school. So I shouldn't be that surprised. It's kind of the same thing. What do you do for work? I do CAD design, fire alarm systems. So I drop fire alarm design plans. Get them submitted and reviewed by cities, towns, and cities. Press F. Bro is an artiste. Should I press F to pay respects? There you go. F is pressed. Is it everything you wished for, Nikolai? What is this? Was that a... What was that? There's a starfish on the ground? Did Patrick get exploded on his driveway? Look at this couch looking fresh and clean. How much is this game? Good question. I believe it's free on Game Pass. If it's not, then it's probably 20 to 40 bucks. I know it was free on Game Pass at some point. I don't know if it still is. And then they brought it to PlayStation, and it's on Xbox on PC. They said he'd be down. Oh boy. Oh boy. Me, you, Drew, Sean. And we can see if we get Law. 5 stack on PC. Let's go. Think I can run it on PC? Yes, sir. Thinking about Euro Trucks and Simulator. Somebody was talking about that. I have a memory in my mind. Maybe it was you. I don't think it was you, Rex. Hey, yo, so fun. SpongeBob, check it out. SpongeBob DLC. Boom. Boom. Pineapple nice and clean. We still have to finish the top of Squidward's house, but we're working it. Yeah, so I have a memory of like playing, what's it called? The Last of Us. And during that time, somebody was talking about Euro Truck Simulator. Was it you, Rex? This was like 3 years ago. But I feel like it was somebody who had actually played it. So you're thinking about getting it. Maybe it wasn't you. But that person did enjoy it. So all of that is just to say, anecdotally, I have a 1-for-1 observation of reviews, of positive reviews. Thanks for the town tour of SpongeBob. Now I've seen everything. Wasn't you? Ooh. Yeah, well, that one person said that it was a good time, so maybe that was the permission you needed from the universe. Should I close Patrick's house? No, this is very helpful. easy. We're at 98%. It means as soon as we finish the top of Squidward's house, we are donezo. Nice. Underside of the rock is not done. Where, though? What if you picked up the power washer with the flamethrower and burnt down SpongeBob's house? I feel like that would just be an ironing machine. You get the steam, eat all the wrinkles out. I feel like we should invent this. Bro's so thorough. Wouldn't that be funny? I concur. Now we're really thinking outside the box. This lamp is done. The television's not done. That's because it's all dirty in the back. Where is this couch? There we go. Underneath. And the back. Okie dokie. What was I pointing at? The bin? All right, 99%. I think we got everything. The weather vane's not clean. Where, though? Just probably on the top. So let's close that. Well, that closed so fast. Crazy animation cancel. Kind of OP. Might get patched. Power washing a couch seems wild to me. Those are the best TikTok videos, though. I guess they're more like the rugs. But I feel like you could do a couch, too. Jinx. The relaxing power wash rugs on TikTok. Twinning. Gonna send Bikini Bottom into a water drought. That's crazy. Imagine if you just, like, you're power washing and all of a sudden you see, like, I don't know what you would call that. Like, the top just getting lower and lower. You're unflooding the sea. That would be pretty apocalyptic, I would think. Alright, so I need to get this as close as possible, but it wouldn't let me before. You know what? Actually, I might be able to do this. Why is it? Where do you think I'm placing it? Hello? Alright, let me try to put it here. And see if that makes it closer for me to jump into it. Ironic that power washing works under the sea, but don't come at me for SpongeBob logic. Right? But that would have been kind of crazy if it was like a flamethrower or something. Ooh, no. Alright, let's see if I can clean off whatever's up here real quick. Oh my god, I just remembered when I didn't know that you had a button that could press that would just let the power washer stay on. I thought it was a press and hold for like the first month that I played this game. But then you can press a different button and just tap it. Ouch. 'Twas ouch. Yeah, so if you ever play this game, guys, make sure you know that you don't have to press and hold. Your hands will thank you. You ever look back at yourself and cringe? That might have been then. All the time, my friend. All the time. That's my brain's favorite thing to do. I think if I get on this little piece of post right here, I think I can get it. Because last time when I jumped off, I hit the post. Nope, I didn't get enough momentum that time. This is where the real athletic skill of Powerwash Sim comes into play. I think actually if I just put it on the side here, I might be able to just spray in from here. I think we'll be good. Let's get the last couple of angles that we need. Maybe. I might not have been in exactly the right spot. I know there's something on the other side of this, like, chair, like, on the ground there that you can't see from this angle. Which obviously is the worst place to be. Let's see, the ear is done. The brow is not done, even though I was standing on it. So it must be underneath the brow. But so far we're okay there. The chair is also dirty. Do I need to get under the chair? If I need to get under the chair, we're gonna have problems. Video game and Twitch stream on the side kind of night in a couple of years now. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're here and glad we can make it happen. And I haven't played Power Washer in about the same amount of time, so. Yo, OMG, a win. What's up, Joe? How you doing, man? What's going on? Why is it lagging? Okay, Joe, I am not joking. Why am I getting dropped frames? Am I getting dropped frames or just looking weird? I don't think so. Anyway, I was thinking I kind of want the White Sox to like be the worst team of all time. Don't see any drop frames. It was like in game. It was getting choppy for some reason. I actually like, I feel like that would be the most entertaining possibility, is for them to become the worst team of all time. To get everyone fired. That would be kind of true, but I still think Jerry Reinsdorf's the problem. So as long as he's there, like, it doesn't matter. That's my personal opinion. And he doesn't have any accountability. Like the other day he said, like, someone asked him, like, why don't you just sell the team? And he's like, what would I do if I wasn't running the team? Like, I'm so bored. I have nothing else to do, basically. So, unfortunately, the consequences of becoming the worst team of all time, I don't think would actually, like, do anything beneficial for us. And it would be kind of hilarious if we didn't get the top pick after that. But, like, I still want it to happen. Forgot the Astros exist to find new ways to lose every day. Okay. What is your record, Nikolai? You're probably like 13-8. Forgot that sponges and squids were supposed to be tiny DBH. What's up, Jackie? Get moved to a different city, that would probably happen, yeah. 6-14, that's actually crazy. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But I don't think that's going to last. Do you think that's going to last? I would assume the Astros are still expected to be, like, contending for the division, right? I think the Rangers are one game over 500 in first place right now. There's, like, nooks and crannies here that I just cannot find. Okay, that part's done. That's good. Squidward's got a mansion then, right? This head is 50 million times bigger than a squid. The Sox are on pace for 20 wins. I genuinely want that to happen. Still better than the White Sox, though. Yeah, exactly. Double the wins. Double the wins, in fact. Blue Jay today. What is the team identity of Blue Jays Blue Jay right now? Let me think if I can think of something based on what I've heard. Missed fastballs down the middle. And hit 4 double plays. That was the White Sox problem, actually, when they won the division in 19 or whatever. Is that they would miss fastballs down the middle and they would hit into double plays. Think of vintage. The only vintage I can think of is Ben Revere. Astros are not hitting with runners in scoring position. That too. Hmm. Vintage. I don't know. Getting punched in the face. Is that too soon? There's literally like just that freaking nose. Let me see if I can bring this up over here. No. Gases go up by 14 cents per liter for tomorrow. Witness the most aggro drivers I've seen in my life at the Costco gas station. That's hilarious. What is going on with the gas prices? Just new laws? And for what reason? What reason is it that aggressive? You didn't just go there. Hey, this is what happens when you play guessing games with me. Eventually, I'm going to take a shot. People get angry at the gas pump, kind of like New Jersey drivers. Not at the gas pump specifically, just always. Anytime the key is in the ignition, I guess that's not even how you drive anymore, but you know what I mean. Trudeau. I figured. But what is the purpose of the gas tax? To get people to buy electric cars? Saying this stereotypical White Sox is the 2018 Lucas Giolito era. I mean, it really is, to be honest. Like, if we're being truly honest with ourselves, it kind of is. All right, the brow is done. We got 3 more. So SpongeBob's house is 2 of them, and Squidward's house is just the steps. Cool. Can you react to a photo I just posted in Discord? Sure. Let me just get these steps real quick. Gotta get my steps in. Okie doke. All right, we're looking at the... Oh, God. Now I wish I had said no. You still have that flamethrower and Powerwasher combo idea? Because I want to use that on my eyes. Reef blower nozzle and bubble stand container. Okay, container is this. That's easy enough. Who saved the Yankees and didn't have any resistance at the bottom of the 9th? Pain. And then the reef blower nozzle. That's something here. It's the reef blower. There's the nozzle. Clutch it out. GG's. I think we only got like $125 for that. Let's bask in the glory. Wait. Did that just show... It showed that I have like stuff. Stuff, yeah. It has soap here. I didn't see when that popped up because I didn't start with the ability to get the soap. But I got it eventually. Dang, SpongeBob went super sus. Super sus. Yeah, we got time for the Bikini Bottom bus. Oh, you were a fish. Makes sense. Let's see. Do I get cleaning liquid this time? Still out of stock. So it'll probably pop up like halfway through. I'll just have to pay attention, I guess. Because I forgot to check. I checked after like 20% last time in the last level. Then I didn't check back after that. This looks like Darwin from The Adventures of Gumball. Is it Amazing Adventures? I don't understand your accent. I wish I understood SpongeBob references, but I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid. That was a reference to earlier in the stream when I said that I saw a tweet today that says that SpongeBob kids who weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob always tell you that they were not allowed to watch SpongeBob. So that was in reference to that. 22%. Just trying to figure out if there's going to be more. Like, do I have to go inside? No, it doesn't look like it. I thought maybe I had done more than 25% already, but maybe not. I guess the top and bottom have to be done, so that makes sense. I just know there's a there's a video of the SpongeBob quote coming my way right now. I can sense it. Squidward tentacles. Found it. How does a pirate ask another pirate what regional accent it has? How, Squidward? How are you? Sure. Yeah, that works. That works. No, that's terrible. Stay with me. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Squidward. Keep brainstorming. It'll come to you. Bringing out the classics, the Powerwash game. What's good, Dante? How you doing, man? The one and only. One of the greatest games of all time. Can't believe it's been so long since I played it. It was so funny. When I upgraded my PC, when I upgraded my graphics card last year, I was like, yeah, I'm going to play all these games now because I can actually play these games now. And then the only thing I would play was Powerwash Sim. In fact, let's make sure we have maxed out graphics. Was I not playing at the correct resolution? Well, it thinks I'm playing on my 1080p monitor. That's why. Should be on this one. There we go. I think that's good. I don't know if it needs to reset or not. Sure. I don't know if that changed anything. Hopefully it didn't mess up anything on the stream screen. Sheesh, 4070. Yeah. Isn't this game on Switch? Might have been. Felt like it was just yesterday, right? I'm good, man. I'm doing good. Having a good time playing some of these games and not playing MLB The Show. How about you? Are you still doing you're still doing live series teams? Not live series, but flashbacks only. 67%. We are getting there. Here's my greatest joke. This is definitely it. Which ancient cephalopod demanded a seat at King Neptune's table? The Ammonite. Ammonite. I'm a knight. Get it? That's my Squidward laugh. Oh, I thought I got the underside already. Whoops. All right, let me see if they gave me soap yet. Because they showed soap at one point. But it's not here. So I don't know if it's just like a reward or what. Winter Classic is in your hometown next New Year's Eve, and my Blues are playing. Let's go. I remember we had it the first year they did it, I believe. And that was like super cool. But I haven't like paid attention to it since then. So nice. Blues and Blackhawks. Hopefully the team is good next year. How did the Blues do this season? I haven't been paying attention enough to hockey, so I want to say the Blues won like right before COVID. Maybe my time reference may be completely off. Barely missed the playoffs. Me when Wednesday's almost Thursday. Good times, because Thursday is Friday Junior. I used to take this bus to school every day, says Patrick. Patrick went to school? For how long? Answer the question, Patrick. Every day I'd have to give it back. I don't think that's true. Is he saying that he stole the bus? But that doesn't even make sense. He said, take the bus to school, and then you have to give it back? Are you saying you stole the bus every day and drove it to school and then had to return it? That didn't answer any questions on the Patrick lore, to be honest. What am I stuck on? I don't even know how it was floating there. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, good. I was going to say, I don't want to have to like try to find an angle to get inside of that. That'd have been rough. Should have won the next year, but COVID messed things up. Gotcha. I remember maybe it was the second or third championship the Blackhawks got last decade was during the lockout season. And when the lockout ended, it was like, because I was still fully into hockey at the time. So I just remember the lockout ended, and then when we came back, like every team was kind of like not that crisp, except for the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks would like make such great passes. They got points in like their first 20 games or something like that. They started the season really, really good. And they were just like, I just remember the passing being super crisp compared to every other team. Like they looked like they had been preparing. And like every other team hadn't been during the lockout. So that was pretty fun. I'm not sure Patrick has an education. That was my first thought as well. That was my biggest question mark of when he started saying he took it to school. Where is the rest of that dirt? There it is. I feel like everything just has like weird crevices that still has dirt in them. It's going to take me a while to find it all. Because we're at 99%, but I have a feeling we still have like dozens of little items to find. Little dirt deposits. Maybe not. A lot of these are coming up blank, so that's good. Portable frame. That one probably has some dirt on the top. We'll go back up shortly. These tires look like they're done. I thought for sure there was gonna be stuff in the tires. If the tires are good, then we're not too far away then. So I thought most of the tires I was still gonna have to finish out. I saw something pop up here. Now I can't find it. It was pothole, pot something. Porthole. Okay, those are coming quick at least. Alright, definitely have to go up top again. Can I jump this? Yeah, I can. I forget how I got up the first time. No, this frame's already done. Frame is done. Frame is done. There's a little something on this one. Because we have bones inside us and they want them. Yeah. The only logical explanation. How did they know? Me when Thursday. Happy Thursday, Dan. Happy Friday, Junior. How are you going to be spending this lovely day? Are you going to be able to go back to a Red Sox game soon? Since you weren't able to go to this one? It says windscreen frame. There we go. All right, only 3 more items. Okay, the inner wheels, they're still ×5. That makes sense. There's one. And the last porthole frame over here. Nice. All right, headlight housing. There's only one that I have to do. The rest of it's just inner wheels. Cool. I assume I have to go from this side. Oh, maybe it's on this side too? No. That's outer wheel. Okay, cool. Probably go in the summer or finally get on a plane and watch the White Sox series in Chicago. Yeah, you could probably... If you can get a cheap flight, then it's worth it. I was going to say, there's no way you can slice it to make it make sense for the cheap tickets, but... Okay, maybe you could say it this way. Maybe a flight plus White Sox tickets is cheaper than going to a Red Sox game. But I have no idea how expensive those are. All right, one more inner tire left. I think it's this one. Sox play the Sox during the finals. Dang. And there we go. Job complete. I'm a fish. Look at me go. See, there was soap here, but I don't know if that's just like the reward I get or what. Ooh, the Krusty Krab. Tuned into White Sox game earlier in the season. I was very confused why Jason Benetti wasn't calling the game. It turned out he was calling the Tigers instead. So devastating. Kind of brutal, to be honest. Yeah. We lost everybody, man. Everybody. Oh, gotta do the sign up there, too. And the chum bucket. That's crazy. Someone pointed out that there's an episode where like they got rid of the windows here or something for the plot of like a drive-through episode. But usually there's windows. Maybe there is windows. Let's just find out if there's windows. Looks like a window to me. Can you see inside? It's just reflections. That ray tracing goes crazy. Let's go, Krusty Crew. I just want to see inside. Where's Mr. Krabs? Plankton, what are you doing washing down the Krusty Krab? You should be helping me, you incorrigible nitwit. Krabs started it by covering up my chum bucket with a complex array of dirty circles. Please, I'll pay you. Wait a minute. What is that reflection? What am I looking at here? What is that where is that reflecting? It's like reflecting back into the front of the store. And then that's like looking at the chum bucket. Like it makes sense maybe if it was like refracting in that direction, but it's not really. Immersion broken. Now I'm just curious what these reflections look like. Okay. This one at least makes sense. You can reflect straight back into the chum bucket, but then that reflects back to the front of the store. Okay, all chum bucket. This is the correct reflection at least. Let's see what this reflects. This also reflects to the front. So this has the sign right there. So it's actually reflecting directly behind me. But that part still doesn't make sense. I'm trying to figure out what possible angle this could be. It's like coming at... If I was standing back here... I don't know if you can even see this on your screen. But if it was like... As if I was standing back there, but then it's still mirrored. That was crazy. Let's see what reflections we get back here. Nah, this is just metal. Anyway, fun times. I don't know if there's more levels after this. Let's find out. If I can find out. There's Krusty Krab. I don't know. We got these. We did some of these, like the Gnome Fountain, and this one was crazy. We did some of these, like, co-op. We did with, like, 4 or 5 people, I think. That was a good time. Challenge mode. Specials. Yeah, it doesn't say how many levels there are. I would probably also play the Back to the Future one. I don't really know anything about Warhammer, Tomb Raider, Midgar. But I would try Back to the Future. There's Santa's Workshop. Cool. Maybe we'll do some of these later. But I had a good time. Hope you guys had a good time. And I'll actually be able to go to sleep at a reasonable time today. Not to jinx it just yet. But I hope you had a good time. We will be back next Wednesday. We probably will throw some Overwatch in there, hopefully. Bye, dude, I guess. I can stay on for like 5 minutes. After I said that I can do and go to sleep on time today. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Hold on, I gotta reply to my mom real quick. It might be already too late. It's not even Thursday for you yet? True, but I'm old, so I have to go to bed before midnight, before the day turns. Z's. Yeah, I do want to get into more Overwatch, so let's think of what we're playing next week. Overwatch will probably come back. Now that we finished Valhalla, I probably won't continue to stream that, so I'll probably replace that with something. So Overwatch will probably get back in there. Maybe I'll play more finals because I do want to grind the battle pass, but I haven't played it in a little bit. So there's a lot to consider there, so I'll have to think about that. This man says he's old. Psh. We were talking about that earlier. And yeah. I'm old. Yep. Confirmed. Now, we were talking about how Matt was older than everybody in his office or at his work. And everybody that I work with is like within 5 to 10 years of retiring. So it's quite different. Quite different. You playing MLB this year, Nikolai? Let me figure out who to raid in the meantime. I dabble 5 p.m. chat franchise. Noise. Oh, yeah, we'll go over here. Miss chat franchise. I had all my points sunk in that. Oh man, dude, I wish like if they did if they still had year-to-year saves, I would try my best to try to get chat franchise in. But yeah, someone's got to pick up the slack. Yeah, we got to get a new streamer. We need to just like hire somebody to do chat franchise. I think that's what it's really going to come down to. We need to make somebody's full-time job chat franchise. Playoff 23, nobody cares. True. Yeah, we want chat franchise. There's so much time it takes in between. There was another issue there was with that, and I forget what it was. But you know, if we get an opportunity one day, maybe we'll bring it back. Maybe if I get bribed, and we hire someone to do it. And also, I end up wanting to play any kind of MLB The Show game because I just remembered there was still so much stuff that was wrong with it. Man, there was like the created stadiums didn't work. What else happened in there? Actually, we never did chat franchise in 23 because in 23 I had already stopped streaming. But even in 22, we were still playing 2021 because we carried it over. SpongeBob SquarePants. What up, Chilled Tay? SpongeBob SquarePants. That is the correct answer, I would say. $1,000 for chat franchise. Yeah, I mean, if everybody pays me $1,000, I'll bring back chat franchise. I think that's fair. I would do that for sure. Because you don't play the new version, technically going back wouldn't affect your gameplay. Yeah, I don't mind that part at all. There was like other stuff to consider, but yeah. There was like an issue of like uploading players for other people, and then I'd have to do that manually. That stuff is minor, but yeah, there were other things from what I remember that had come up. I just don't remember what they are at the top of my head. One day though. In the meantime, we're gonna keep playing these other games, having fun with it. And for tonight, we're gonna go say hi to a Husky Dad. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. The player creation takes forever. If you're serious about what they look like, servers would shut down. Yeah, there'd be something crazy like that, yeah. At least I think franchise wouldn't be affected, but something would happen. Remember when we tried to play Home Run Derby? Someone posted the other day about this. And we tried to play like Home Run Derby viewer games, and we couldn't even do that because it would just freeze half the time. Crazy. Anyway, hope you guys had a good night. Good to see you guys. I will be back next Wednesday. Say hi to Husky Dad for me. Peace.